As a facility manager, you more than likely know what your budget line item looks like for your snow contractor's cost. But do you know that what the contractor's doing on your property may actually be costing you more than that budget line item? Every spring, you may notice dead edges of your grass along your sidewalks and along your parking lots. You may notice dead shrubbery and trees. But what you probably don't see is all of the hidden damage on your property and to your property's infrastructure. This damage could be to things like concrete and asphalt, curb lines, storm sewers, your door frames, your interior floorings and carpet, structural steel under your concrete, among many other things. Studies show that each ton of salt applied to your property causes $800 to $3,000 in long-term property damage. At the low end of that would be very basic properties with limited landscaping and a large buffer region between the building and the concrete or asphalt areas. On the flip side, the high end of that, at $3,000 per ton of damage, would be structures like parking decks and bridges, anything that's made of concrete with structural steel inside. To put this in perspective, on a 10-acre multifamily residential property applying the industry average of 800 pounds per acre, on a 30-event season, you'd expect 120 tons of salt to be applied on your property during the course of that season. At the low end, you'd be looking at $96,000 of long-term property damage from that salt application. At the high end, you'd be looking at $360,000 of long-term damage to your property. So as you can see, the cost of damage to your property from salt may actually be substantially greater than the cost of hiring your contractor. So why do contractors apply so much salt? The answer is simple. It's for liability reasons. See, if a contractor applies only the scientifically necessary 160 to 200 pounds of salt per acre, the reaction time of that salt to create brine on the ground would take 24 to 48 hours, thus leaving far too large of a liability window. To compensate for that, they over-apply the salt to get a faster reaction and faster results. But this is causing your parking lots to be stained white and to do a substantial amount of damage to your properties. But there's a better way. How can we reduce this damage to our properties? Ask your contractor to consider using liquids on your property. By utilizing liquids on your property, your contractor will use up to 70% less chloride, thereby reducing your damage costs substantially. Furthermore, your contractor can use a brine additive in their liquid program, which reduces the corrosion factor of that liquid solution by 80% less than rock salt. So not only are we applying less product, the product we're applying is also less corrosive. This will make a major positive impact on the longevity of the infrastructure of your property and drastically reduce long-term costs. So make sure to start a conversation with your contractor about implementing liquids and elevate your liquid IQ.